So people are asking who in the quarterback room. Well, in regards to who's still out there, of course, just recently, as we mentioned, Adrian Martinez goes to Kansas State. Jack Miller goes to Florida. Bo Nix to Oregon. It seems to be confirmed that Keaton Slovis has gone to Pitt. That just happened.
Yeah, see, there's another one. Boom, off the board.
Zach Calzada might be still out there, I believe, from Texas A&M. Yeah, I'm going to have to check on that to see if there's anybody else that has experience that's still out there.
And like we just said, it changes by the minute. So yeah, it's totally free agency without any rules right now. And if if you all of a sudden walk in, if you're a quarterback on a team and you walk into the room the next day and think that, you know what, not for me, I can go wherever I want to. I don't get penalized for it. I can go move over there and I'll start practicing tomorrow. So, yeah.
Are you surprised that these coaching vacancies haven't been addressed yet?
Well, again, there's a lot of teams still playing, and I'm sure a lot of guys on people's radars that they want to interview with are just now those guys are becoming available. I'm not sure what it is, like 2 weeks, I think it is. Is that the new rule that you can actually start talking to guys that are still involved in a bowl game right now? Or it might be a week. I'm not sure. That's one of those analytic questions that I'm sure ESPN's covered many times. But yeah, I mean, you're just getting to that point right now where you can actually interview candidates and stuff, and not be penalized with some kind of underhanded tampering stuff that the NCAA likes to slap on people every now and then.
So, John, according to all reports and everything I've pulled up recently with this quarterback list, yeah, Cam Ward, the FCS quarterback out of Incarnate Word, has yet to choose a school, so he's out there. Of course, most of us know little about him, or at least I don't. Just know all the accolades and awards that he received at the FCS level, but haven't seen him play.
San Antonio, baby. Love Incarnate Word.
David Sowers. Could we see Nebraska go to the pro-style offense with a balance of pass and run? I don't even know what the pro-style offense is anymore, because the pro-style offense isn't being played in the pros anymore. It's not being played anywhere. The pro, what we watch on Sundays is the college offense.
Exactly. Yeah.
The college game used to copy off the pro game. When I was growing up, the 80s, the 90s, you would see the pass offense be developed to more complex levels in the NFL, and then you'd see the Miamis and the BYUs and so forth copy them, and then within a few years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, the entire landscape of college football. But now over the last, with the spread formation, with the RPO game, with all of that, that all started in college, and now we see the NFL looking like college football on Sunday. So the pro style offense is extinct. When you're talking about two backs, a fullback, running back, a traditional tight end, or maybe two tight ends, and then the quarterback under center, that's a pro style offense, a traditional pro style offense, and nobody's running that.
Yeah, and it sucks to be a young kid coming up in junior high or what have you, that plays the fullback position.
Yeah,
that's a pretty hard gig to get here anymore. So yeah, things have changed quite a bit.
You'll see Iowa and Wisconsin line up under center more than anyone, but still, it's most of the time they're even in the shotgun in the spread.
Yeah, it's just the way things have changed, and defenses have evolved, and I think if you're going to try to line up traditional wise, defenses are going to stack the box and stop any of that from happening. It's just a chess game that keeps evolving year by year. We've seen it. I mean, those of us that are old enough to like you and I have seen a lot of football in our days. That, yeah, it evolves so much, and things that didn't work 40 years ago work like crazy now. And yeah, it's so fascinating to see how this has all evolved over the years.
Toby, good to see you. Thanks for the love. Toby says, "What's up, Mark and Greg? Love the Tuesday night." That's it. That's it. I didn't do it justice. And then we got Kahuba. This is the question of the night. This is what everybody's asking. Basically, if you're going to boil down everything what everyone says and put it all together and boil it down, everybody wants to know who is going to be Nebraska's starting quarterback next year. Well, what if nothing happened? And we just finished up an Iowa show just a few minutes ago over on the Iowa channel, and people want to know the same thing because they see an Iowa offense that's matched up with a great defense, but they're like 100th in the country in offense, and they've got poor productivity out of the quarterback, and everybody wants a quarterback, and they're seeing quarterbacks going left and right all over the place to offenses that are much better than Iowa's, and they're thinking, why don't we fix our offense? And so now I come on this show, and people are asking the same thing, and I get it. What if Nebraska did nothing, like it appears Iowa's doing nothing about it? That's what it appears to be. And they go with Logan Smothers as the starting quarterback next year.
Maybe Nebraska and Iowa can work out a trade. Logan Smothers for Spencer Petras or something like that. How about that?
Okay, I don't know if you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that.
No, I know.
Go with Smothers. He can run around a little bit.
I'm joking here. No, I mean, okay, yeah, you have a guy in Logan Smothers that's played some snaps and can run the offense. Well, can run the old offense. We don't know what the new offense is going to be. With Mark Whipple, a lot of people, they're taking it away from him. His introductory press conference last week when we talked with him was, he likes a quarterback that's kind of a jerk. Some of the times, he likes a guy with some attitude. So you don't know what Mark Whipple's looking for to bring in because he's, he never recruited Logan Smothers, never been around him. The wild card here is Heinrich Harburg, who a lot of people ask about is if he's ready or not. And, he's been here for a whole year, been around the program longer than that. And, I think has gone through some growing pains and we don't know what he can do in an actual, live combat situation when things matter. Instead of like a spring game situation or mop-up situation against an inferior foe. But, I've seen him a lot going through high school. Heinrich Harburg's got all the tools that you need to be a very successful quarterback, not just in the Big Ten, but take your pick of any top, any top Power Five. He's got the stature, he's got the ability, and Nebraska might have a diamond in the rough right there. If we're talking right now, if they don't do anything about bringing somebody in, but obviously they are going to be bringing somebody in. I mean, transfer portal wise, right now, that's your biggest targets: quarterback and offensive lineman, and probably a defensive pass rushing specialist. So, yeah, it is a great question, and we just don't know. Really, there's so many pieces right now that we're waiting to come together to get a clearer picture of that. But I'm fully confident in Heinrich Harburg's abilities, and he could be the next quarterback here for the next 3 years. You don't know right now. So Yeah, that's your doomsday scenario if they don't bring anybody in for the transfer portal right there.